Hello everyone, welcome back to Season 1 of Myth of Empires. In today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to expand on the base and we are going to get things set up. But I want to talk over a couple points to make your life easier in Myth of Empires if you're playing this for the first time, okay? So hit I, and at the very top of the screen you'll say Talents and Skills. I'm going to go to Physique, which is the heart symbol, which will give you Mining. If you look down here where my mouse cursor is, here at the bottom where it says Skill Experience 6.0, you want to max that out in the early game for lumbering and mining because it just helps level you up faster. Once you get to 375 or 350, I can't remember which one it is, you can spec out of it and spec into something else. I'm in Physique by 2 points because that's all I had. Barehanded damage. No, we're not at 50. But, as soon as I reach 375 in mining, we'll be good to go and we'll spec out of that and we'll go into planting heavily and Physique. But, yeah. So I've been building a few things. I built some doors. I built the forge. But right now we're going to take the poles and the foundations. And we're going to expand the base. So we gonna go like this. 1, 2. We need to expand the base in order to facilitate the forge and all the other building components that I built off camera. So we're going to do this real quick. You can only go out two ceiling pieces at a time, and then you have to put in struts, which is these ones right here. Whoops. Go a little slower here. Come on. Now we need to do the inner row here. We're building out towards the lakefront. I guess I'll place that one first. We missed a pole. Come on. Alright, now we can go out by a little bit more. Like I said, every pillar you can go out by 2. We're out in the water now. Can't see. Let me do it from the side here so we're not in the water drowning myself. Eventually we're going to have to go out there. Alright, let's get these get these pillars in place. Come on. Do the inner row first and then we'll do the... Whoops. That was a misclick. we'll get these placed. And then we'll go up there and get the forge placed. And then we'll start crafting some copper. So we can build more stuff. I think that's pretty good right there. Whoops. Do it from the side here. Oh, we're out of pillars. Interesting. Alright, let's go up in here and see if we have any more pillars. Got 91 more pillars. Which is good. We can make that work. We'll do one more layer. And then we'll get the forge up and running. Alright, so we need to go to number 9. We're going to go out by one more roll just right now. Because we're running out of poles and I don't know if I have enough poles to do one more line. Whoops. Alright, so now we're going to go back to 0. Is that going to need one? No. I'll go from the side. It'd probably be easier for me. Since we're drifting into the water a little bit. Oh, we're going swimming for a second. Whoops, sorry about that. Put the torch on so you guys can see. 0 again. Alright. So we're done with the poles for now. So we can put the poles up and the ceiling pieces up. So we can do that. We can do that. We got some walls. And we have the furnace. Or the forge. So we're going to go number 9. Number 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one's going to be a doorway. And this is just going to be a regular wall. In order to switch between the views, if you look on, it says T to toggle building types. So just hit T and you could cycle through windows, big door, railings, and whatnot. We're just going to go with a regular wall there. Alright, so now we need to place the furnace. I think I'm going to place the furnace probably like right there. And then we're going to throw some sticks in there real quick. And we're going to throw some sticks in there real quick. And then we're going to turn it on. So all that copper that we've been collecting, what we're going to do is we're going to smelt it all. It's going to take some time to smelt it all. But in the end, we'll be better off. Alright, so another thing we need to do is get planters up and running. So I have the basic crude planters. You're allowed 5 of these planters. It says right there. Each player can have craft up to 5 planters. So you're only allowed 5. Which I collected 5 of them. We need the foundations. Because they're going to go out here. On these foundations. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go out this way a little bit. No, not that. We're going to come out this way. Because this is where the garden's going to be. And we're going to put the planters down. And I'll show you how to plant crops. This is also where the animal pins are going to be. Is on this side of the base. So we're going to place a whole bunch of foundations. I think that's all that we're going to do this way. Now we just need to go this way. And make sure we have enough foundations. Oh, that's as far as we can go. Alright, so we're going to put down some planters. This is how I'm going to put them down. I'm going to put them down right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the 5th one is going to go right between there. So they all start out with good soil porosity and a manure and a ash and whatnot. They all start out with an even amount. So what you really want to plant early game is peas. Wrong box. So if you see peas, that's what we're going to start out with. That's what you should start out with. Because you need peas in order to have rabbit pins. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to the planter, highlight the seed in the bottom inventory on number 9 because that's where it is. And you're just going to left click and you're going to plant the harvest of peas. In a little bit, they will grow. And they will become perfect plants. There you go. Farming 101. You're going to need to be able to hoe eventually. So what I did real quick was, let's get rid of these. Because they're ugly and they're in the way. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place down the weapons bench because it's really tiny. We're going to put it right next to the forge. We're going to put it right about there. Do I have any more copper in my inventory? No. Alright, so to make a stone hoe is the first thing you can make. So what you're going to do is you're going to throw the materials in there. We need stone. We need hardwood. And we need rope. That's why we're crafting so much rope. We're going to craft a stone hoe to begin with. We're going to craft a bronze sword eventually. Alright, the tailoring bench is quite big. And I'll show you what I mean. See how big this is? Yeah, it's big. It's big. We're going to put it over here by the forge. Alright, tailoring bench is down. Now on the tailoring bench, you're allowed to make twine. And leather armor, bronze chain, empty wallet, fine hide, and whatnot. Yeah, that'll look good right there. Alright, what else building the materials do we have? We have the medicine cauldron we don't need. We need the cooking pot and the kiln. Alright, so I'm going to put the cooking pot over here. And another thing we need is the mill grinder, which I think I left it in here because I had no space in the box. Let's see here. Let's see if it's in here. No, it's not in there, so it must be in the box. Yeah, the mill. This is very important. You're going to need a lot of these mills. Let's see if we can stick it in the corner over here. No, we can't. No. I guess we're going to put it over here for now. Alright, in the mill, you can make soybean cake. Alright, you need soybean cake to make rabbit fodder. So that's why we planted this soybean. We also need low quality wheat, which we're going to do next. We're going to start throwing bark chips in here now, because that's what we need. And we're going to start throwing grass in here, which I have plenty of grass right this second. So we're going to throw a little bit of that in there. And then we're going to start entering this bench out of... now, the kiln is needed to make brick and flagstone. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it over here, out of the way. Actually, can I put it right here? No, too much space. We're going to put it right here out of the way. And you're going to go in here. This is going to require rubble and sand. We have plenty of rubble, so we're going to dump the rubble in there. You're going to need a fire source, so we're going to throw some branches up there. Now we need sand. Let's put the seeds up because we don't need them right this second. Whoops, wrong box. Next, we're going to plant low quality wheat, but that's in the future. Let's get our food back down on the hotbar. Let's put up the building supplies for now. Whoops, wrong box. Alright, so this cooker right here, you need feed materials. You don't get the better recipes until you turn level, I want to say, level, until you hit like level 36. Alright, so these benches are down. The mill is down. Let's go check on our plants. They're 22% done. We need stairs. Let's grab a couple stairs out of there. Not the seeds box, the building box, please. Alright, we're going to place some stairs over here. Out of the way. So we're going to go 0. Now if you see here, you're having problems snapping. What you need to do is you need to go T, T, T again. And get the little steps. Hold on, that's wrong. Oh, I almost had it. Right there. And cancel out of the steps. There you go. Now we have a way down to the planters. It wants us to craft a door and place a door. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the doors that we have here. And then we're going to hit T. Or we're going to hit thing. Bam. Mission done. It says gain copper. I want to put a door on the front here. So to get the bigger door, you need to hit T. There you go, bigger door. Alright, so we have doors on here. We're going good. We'll put the doors up. Yeah, the rabbit pen is going to be the first thing you're going to want to get. Because the rabbits are going to supply you with rabbit fur or rabbit hay. So you really need to be on the ball about getting rabbits up early game. But right now, we're going to get this kiln up and running. We need sand. Would you get sand for breaking up rocks? So I think I have enough sand in here to start some of the process of flagstone. So we're going to drop that in there, and then we're going to craft as many as we can. Everything you do gives you XP. So crafting, placing benches, building benches, chopping down trees. But like I said, another good note is, you see the guild, right? We're level 2 guild activity points. Alright, so in the world, when you create a guild, it's daytime, let's put that away. When you create a guild, you get activity points for doing certain tasks. Like, this one will be a task that you break up stone, trees, and whatnot. Eventually, it'll pop up activity points, and that's the way you upgrade your guild, is by activity points and copper coins. I have the copper coins turned up on the NPCs a little bit. But once you gain a certain level in mining and lumbering, you need to spec out of that and go to something else. Like, I'm going to do farming and physique next after I get... Oh, there's a copper node here. After I get my mining and my lumbering up to 375. Because that's the stopping point, and then you need to spend money in order to go past that point, which we'll get to that in a later video. But we're going to grab a ton of stuff here. Ooh, low quality wheat. Yeah, we're just going to gather materials here. Grab this tree. Crouching helps gather stuff a little easier. You're not like constantly wanting to mash the left mouse button. Now, when we go tame a horse, I'll teach you the easiest way to do it. And the best way to do it. We might fail our first time, but I'm pretty confident that we could tame a horse right now if we had the materials. We need hide, which we might go hunt bunnies eventually in order to get a little hide. That or go down to the beach. No, turtles don't count. Turtles give you meat and bone. We might need to go hunting. The beavers, just leave them alone. They don't give you much. Put the torch away. Thank you. Alright. How are we doing? We're doing good on time. Get these trees chopped down. I see more pea seeds down there, or peas down there. We're going to gather them up. Yeah, 3 pea seeds, or 3 pea plants. These are very important. Pick them when you get them. When you see these purple plants, pick them. Because they're good for making high quality food. We're going to fill up our inventory and then we'll head back to base. Let's go see if we can hunt some rabbits real quick. We got basic lumbering. When that pops up, that means your skill level has gone up. So go to physique, lumbering. It's now at 300. So it gives you a Q every time you level up. So we're going to put it in here. Increases hardwood and resin output by 20%. That's pretty good. Whenever you finish logging a tree, gathering rate is increased by 2%. That's another one that's good. So basically, if I chop this tree down, up in the left-hand corner, it's going to give me a buff. And I get more wood in return if I continuously chop down trees. Which is pretty good. Alright, we're doing good. We'll fill up our inventory and then we'll head back. We'll go see if there's any rabbits around. Don't want to mess with foxes right this second or boar. Because we're not high enough level to take them out right now. We need a, Oop, level 28. Do we get... Oh, we got 1 extra dragon thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that in planting. I already have it up to 2, but we're going to bump it up to 3. Ideally, you want your farming at 5. So that you can advance farming quicker. I think our plants are going to be grown by the time we get back to base. And I'll show you how to do the farming aspect of the game. Yeah, we need rebel. Gather this rubble up real quick because we need it, and we need the sand in order to make flagstone. Later on, you can make brick and stone buildings, but that's like level 30 something. I mean, we're leveling up pretty quick, but the first 20 levels are easy. The ones after that are not easy. See right now, see that red marking up there? Guild activity points are for the guild. Now let's go over some of the guild skills here. Alright, let me break this rock up. Alright. So hit I. Go over to guild, which is the flag. Well, let's do the crafting recipe. If you have a new recipe, it'll turn up with a red arrow or a red dot next to the thing. So this one has something we can build. Clay doors and structures. Okay. As you level up, you get points so you can put them in all these recipes. Food and medicine has a... So we can make tofu and mantu. Okay. You really want to get to level 36 because this is the good food right here. The pea porridge. It's amazing. It fills your hunger up by 75% or 75 food, which is really good. Like I said, collect everything you possibly can because you're gonna need it. Eventually you'll be able to make bigger lockers so you can store more stuff. But right now we're gonna use the workbenches to store all our stuff for now. And look at all this copper. That's why I love this base location. Look at it all. 5 nodes just right here. And relatively, they come back pretty quick. Let me take a drink of soda. I will be making videos for the week. This is episode 3, I think. Oh, copper. Eventually you'll be able to make bronze tools, which makes this way faster. It takes like 3 hits instead of like 5, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's go check on our garden. It should be grown by now. Or close to it. 67%. That's getting there. Alright, we've already created all the bars we can. Let's grab some more. Let's grab some bars out of there so it can finishes that mission. You always want to have everything queued up. We got some pea seeds. We're up to 54. Pea seed. Alright, that mission's done. Alright, pea seeds go in here. In this workbench. This one right here. Same with the Jimson. Low quality soybean, edible salt. Oh, that's another thing we gotta do. We need leather really badly. We need leather really badly. Alright, so that fire's topped off. That fire's topped off. This fire is there. How did we get 30 leather? Maybe they gave it to us as a quest item. Alright, so we have the tailoring bench, which is this one. We have the weapons bench. We need the guild workshop next. Copper ore. Well, we just happen to have some of that over here. Let's build the guild building. Let's take this copper out of here. And put it in the forge. We got some more seeds here. Low quality rice, low quality flax. It's all the seeds, right? Yeah. Keep the kiln burning here. We'll fill this up. And then we'll drop the sand off in there. The stone off in there for now. The rubble off in there. Keep that going. Put the grass in here for now. And the bark chips. Because we're going to need them to make rabbit fodder. These yellow plants here. You're going to get a mission. To use this. To make bandages. So keep these. The yellow flowers, you're going to need them to make bandages. Actually, you know what? Sorghum could come out. Low quality soybean. Low quality barley. Low quality wheat. Low quality paddy. So this thing right here is going to get all this stuff. Low quality rice. We need paddy. How these doing? 82%. Alright. What do we got in our inventory? We have a hide, copper. Make clay foundations. We need the carpenter's bench. Alright, so we're interesting. Let's grab the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A door. And this can just be a regular wall. So what was it that we were missing? The tannery. Carpenter's bench? Oh yeah, we were missing the carpenter's bench. Carpenter's bench. 30 copper. Well, we happen to have that. Let's scrap that. I'm going to grab out the copper out of here so we're not bottlenecking this thing. Because the copper can all be smelted. You can, with the setting I have, I can carry most of it. Alright, all the copper looks like it's out of there other than the raw copper. I'm going to go over here and dump it in the forge. The forge only has 40 slots, so keep an eye on it. You don't want to get up there too much. You just want to keep an eye on it, and eventually you'll get larger storage. Which I think we can make larger storage right off the get-go here. Let's get the tannery done and place it down, and then we'll figure out where we can put some boxes to store stuff. That's going to take 8 minutes, so while that's doing that, let's go gather some more materials. I don't think we need any more copper, but I want to max out my mining so I can put stuff in planting. And no, I haven't raised the XP rate up. It's normal. I made sure I made it normal because I didn't want to progress too fast because I don't want the game to be over like in a week. You know? There's still tons of stuff in the game that we haven't even seen yet. Like taming horses. Taming rabbits. You know, you name it. We haven't done that yet. We're slowly progressing. Get it done. We need the grass, by the way. For rabbit fodder. Alright, how's the farm doing now? Looks like it's pickable. 97%. Drop this off in there. Drop this off in there. Ideally, I want 2 of these. Can I make another one of them? Make another one of them. Yeah, the carpenter's bench is going to go around this side. That's pretty good. You're going to need a lot of space. I like keeping the center open. Eventually what we'll do is we'll put a wall here, a door here, a wall here, a wall there, and a wall there. And I'm out of walls. And this would be where the storage room goes. We'll put in storage in here, or around the outside of it. Yeah, around the outside of it we'll have storage. Which reminds me, what do we need for the bigger storage? Because we're going to start gathering resources. We need linen. Well, I happen to have some linen laying around. So, how many of these can I make? We need branches, rawhide. What do we need for rabbit traps? Before we start spending the hide. Rabbit traps. Oh, we don't need any hide from it. Just twine. Okay. Let's make 3 of those. Get those queuing up real quick. Starting to get dark, so I'm going to pull out my torch for you all. And we're going to get to town gathering some more resources. Like I said, everything gives you XP. We're going to do the first crop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some more grinding. I'm going to start getting some more trees gathered up. Gather some more rock before the next episode. I'm going to craft more pillars because we're going to need to expand the base eventually. And we're going to need more space. We are going to need tons of space. There we go, another 6,774 activity points. For just being in the game, doing the grindy stuff. Don't pass up any copper, you're going to need tons of it. Later when you start upgrading your armor. See why I like this part of the map? There's no iron here, of course, but there's tons of copper. And early game copper is really a necessity that you need in the early game. But I'll show you where to get iron when that time comes. We'll go over there, we'll have an empty inventory other than just food on us. And we will just mine the heck out of iron. Alright everyone, we're going to go pick the crops and then we're going to call the video there. It's pretty productive. We got a lot of work accomplished today. The garden should be ready to pick. We're kind of hungry, so we're going to start down on some frog meat. Alright, so is this ready? Alright, it's ready. It says perfect harvest. One thing to note, the barrel doesn't work to refill the water. So until you get the well in an NPC, you're kind of at a loss as far as watering goes. You're going to need to destroy the plants when they run out of water, the growing plots. And you're going to just need to remake them. That's the only way that I can figure to get water in the plants early game. Because the barrel doesn't work. Now you're going to need to wait for this thing. So we built a stone hoe in the workbench here. We'll grab it out. Let's grab that out, put the spear up. I don't really use the spear any. We'll grab this out, grab that out. We'll throw that in there. Throw the soybean in there. And then you're just going to want to get it kicked off. You just need a lot of it. That's why 2 grinders are a good thing. So, did we build the other grinder? No, not yet. We'll place down the carpenter's bench. And I'll show you that. And yeah. Lots of stuff to do. So little time. Alright, the carpenter's bench is built. Look how big this bad boy is. It's humongous. It's gonna go right about there. Now in the carpenter's bench, you can make wooden planks, which require branches and grass. You want to keep this queued up as much as you can too. We can make fish traps now, which is good. We can make a cart for pulling behind the horse. That's pretty much all you need in there. The fish traps go in the water. We'll put them down here on this side over here. Looks like the clay is back, so I'm going to grab that. Alright everyone, this is where I'm going to call this video, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Okay everyone, take care. Bye bye. Thanks to all my Patreons and YouTube subscribers.